Good afternoon and welcome everyone to Al Marzouk Field, the home of the Hartford Hawks, for a women's lacrosse matchup against the Plattsburgh State Cardinals. Here with Nathan Shearer, I'm Noah Holmgren. The Hawks are getting right back to it after a dominant display just 2 days ago, where they took down the Wentworth Leopards by a score of 18-1. It was a dominant display from start to finish, with three different players having three or more goals, with Kate Zonin and Sarah Costa scoring four apiece. With a win on Tuesday, the Hawks now have a record of 3-3 overall, 1-0 in conference play. While SUNY Plattsburgh aren't a conference opponent, Hartford will look to carry their momentum into another win. Nate, talk to us about how the Cardinal season has gone so far.
Thanks, Noah. The Cardinals come into this game on a three-game losing streak. After winning their home opener, they lost a hard-fought game to Norwich University 10-9 last week, being blown out by Clarkson University 22-1. This will be the Cardinals' first away game of the year. It will be interesting to see how they handle being on the road for the first time. Ellie McDonald and Cynthia Barnowski led the team in goals with 6 apiece, and McDonald also leads the team in total points with 10. Goalkeeper Lauren Piscazzi will need to be sharp to stop Hartford's free-flowing attack. This will be her second appearance of the season.
Yeah, thanks, Nate. We're about to get underway here with the draw, Hartford and Plattsburgh State University, and we are underway. Draw is fought for, and there will be a flag called right away. Ball will stay with Hartford. Hartford in the whites and SUNY Plattsburgh State in the blacks.
That's right, and these Cardinals are coming in after not playing in over a week. So it'll be interesting to see what preparation they made from their loss against Clarkson to today against Hartford.
Hartford already getting set up in their offensive attack. Ball's played behind the net, and now there's Lauren Samela has it, swinging it around to the front. It's number 9, Laurel McIntosh, looking for a lane through. McIntosh lays it off. It's Costa. Spinning around, takes a shot, and goes just wide. Hartford will maintain possession, though. They're the first one to the ball. McIntosh the one to pick it up. Pass goes over the head and goes into the stick of Plattsburgh State.
That's a great job of defending by Plattsburgh. Hartford had a good offensive look, but just unable to make the final pass and had a good interception.
Erica Dickinson was the one to pick it up. Now it's played behind the net. Quick pass in, and they score! Early goal there for Juliana Conley, and Plattsburgh State gets on the board first early on in this game.
And that's a big momentum killer for the Hawks. They came in having a huge win last time out, and then this time out getting down on the offensive end, losing the ball, and then immediately coming down and giving up a goal of their own.
Yeah, very quick transition play there. Caught out in the transition. Plattsburgh able to capitalize less than a minute and a half into this first quarter.
Time to go 121. Conlon from O'Hara.
And as we mentioned, Plattsburgh State just losing 22-1. They get on the board first. Big momentum shift in this game.
And I mean, we have to wonder how much their time off between games has affected their play. Were they able to reset and be able to practice for a game like today?
Yeah, as you said, it's been over a week since they've played. They're going to be out and hungry. Clearly, the lack of play hasn't affected them so far. As after the draw, it goes into the stick of Sarah Costa, then it's played into Tolly Ricketson. Ricketson plays it behind the net, looking for the passing lane inside. Finally plays it back out there to Samela. Now Costa running in, leaves it for Samela. Samela looking for the shooting lane, can't quite find it. And there's Zonin. Leaves it off, takes a shot, and they score!
And the Hawks come right back and get a goal of their own. That time by Katie Graham.
It looked like that was Katie Graham from Kate Zonin. Brilliant build-up play. Zonin finding the right pass. Zonin's 4th assist on the season. And that's a great equalizing goal. About 30 seconds after they concede, Hawks come right back down and score the equalizer.
By number 32, Katie Graham.
That's right, and that's going to be huge for these Hawks. They need to keep their momentum up after having such a great game last time out. Whereas the Cardinals, they're just looking for redemption. But at the same time, this isn't a conference game for the Hawks. So will they take their foot off the gas a little bit in preparation for the much tougher conference games?
Very energetic start for both teams, and Hartford right off the draw looking to go right back on the attack. Ball goes in the stick of Sarah Costa, who plays it into the center. Laurel McIntosh taking it herself, looking for options. Plays it back into the center. That's Sarah Costa. Costa goes back to Samela and played back behind the net. This is Ricketson. Ricketson looking to take it herself maybe. Plays it to the center. Couldn't quite find the pass. Ball goes to the outside. Sarah Costa couldn't quite corral it. Finally does pick it up.
This is where Nate talked about that offensive sequence.
So right now Hartford's sending the ball around. Looks like Ingham loses the ball a little bit there. But I mean, Hartford so far has done a good job of getting the ball to the open man.
Zonin there just lost the ball. You always feel like she's so dangerous with the ball on her stick in that area. Had 4 goals her last time out, but couldn't quite find the right passing lane or shooting lane there. And there's a turnover. The ball will stay with Plattsburgh State, though.
Yep, green card.
We have a green card there.
It's going to be green card on 19 for illegal use of stick.
That's Lawrence and Mella being called for illegal use of stick, so it will be a 1-minute power play for the Cardinals.
Looks like Samel was trying to force the ball out of the stick, but she got a little too much contact on the player,
Penalty on
and
number
she's called for the
19,
green
Lawrence
card.
Samela.
Yeah, this is a big opportunity here for the Cardinals, see if they could retake their lead on being a man up.
Well, right there, the wide pass isn't going to help with that. It's just going to help the Hartford penalty kill.
Yeah, definitely. A minute may sound like a lot, but it goes by very quickly, especially if Hartford can gain possession to kill out the rest of it. The ball is behind the net there for the Cardinals. That's Erica Dickinson behind the net. That's played out in front. Looking for the quick shot. Good defense by Hartford, clogging up the shooting lane. That's number 20, Barnowski, behind the net. Still Barnowski. Looking for the shot, and that's saved by Rivard. Mandy Rivard making her first save of the game, and plays it out there.
And right there, that's a great play by Rivard, able to make the stop. Looked like she was screened a little bit, but able to still maintain possession and get the ball out.
The power play is over, and quickly Hartford looking on the attack. The shot is deflected out in front and goes behind the net. Hartford able to maintain possession, though. Back to even strength as the penalty has expired.
Looked to be a good shot from McIntosh. She had the space, just the keeper, Piscotti, was just able to get her stick on the ball and force it over the net.
Samela over to Katie Graham. Plays it back out to number 9, Laurel McIntosh. McIntosh to Costa. Costa looking for space, plays it back into the center, finds the pass. Turning and shooting his zone in, a great save there.
Zonin, who was on fire last time out, putting up 4 goals, had a good look that time and a really good shot. But again, Piscotti able to get her stick on the ball, force it up, and was able to come up with the ball as well. And now Plattsburgh's on the attack.
Yeah, for Piscotti, it's only her second appearance of the season, her last time out being that 22-1 loss. So this is a big confidence boost for her every save that she makes. Just her second appearance of the season, as I said. And now here are the Cardinals looking to build up their offensive attack. Juliana Conley. Now the ball is on the goal line, played back behind there by Ellie McDonald. Ellie McDonald, the Cardinals' leading scorer so far on the season with 6 goals.
I mean, so far the Cardinals have done a good job of finding the spaces to shoot against Rivard, who really wasn't tested her last time out against Wentworth.
Yeah, she really wasn't. Only had 1 save, gave up the 1 goal, or 2 saves, gave up the 1 goal. Cardinals have 28 seconds to shoot on the clock. Very good defensive setup by Hartford, not really allowing any passing spaces inside of the fan. Now it's right inside. The Cardinals looking for the shot. The Cynthia Barnowski was looking for a shot. Now it's deflected into the ground ball. Only 5 seconds to shoot. All the way on the outside. It's a poor pass.
That wasn't a pass, no. That was the Cardinals trying to get the ball out of play and get them time to get their defense back.
Yeah, very smart heads of play, knowing they're too far away to get the shot if only with 5 seconds left. Now Hartford will have to build out from inside their own half to go on the offense. Play is whistled down there as Hartford were looking to build up.
Looks like Barnowski this time being called for illegal use of the stick as well. So once again, now both sides have tried hard to knock the ball out of the stick, but both times it's being called against the player.
So it will be the first power play of the game for Hartford, who were absolutely lethal in the last game on the power play. I believe they were 3 for 4 scoring on the power plays, and the one they didn't score on, they scored basically 5 seconds after the penalty had expired. So we'll see what they could do here with a minute being a man up. That's Samela who's running in. Now it's played to the goal line.
And Hartford's been dangerous so far this season, especially the last time out. You have to wonder what momentum Tuesday will give them moving forward.
McIntosh plays it outside. That's Costa. Now zone in. Zone takes a shot, and that is saved by Piscazzi. 25 seconds remain on the power play. Hartford keep on possession. Laid up to the point. There's McIntosh. McIntosh to the outside is Costa. Costa looking for the pass inside. Batted down by the Cardinals. Picked back up by McIntosh, but the play is whistled down, and that will just about do it for the power play.
It looks like it's going to be a free position for the Hawks.
Yeah, it will be. This is Lawrence Samela in the free position. Great opportunity for the Hawks to take the lead here. The shot is saved by Piscazzi. Great reaction by Piscazzi. Get the stick down to the ground. Looked like she tried to bounce it in. But Piscazzi was the first to react to it. Makes a great save, and we remain tied. Look at this forecheck by Zonin, though, not allowing the pass out. Let's go back to Piscazzi.
And I mean, that's something we saw on Tuesday with Zonin. She's putting pressure on both the goalkeeper and whoever the keeper's passing to make the pass out.
Chase Calandria. Calandria taking it herself, looking for the pass up to her left. Let's play it to Juliana Conley.
Right here is good passing by the Cardinals, just trying to find the space against this Hartford defense, who was so dominant through the last time out.
Yeah, they were, and the way Cardinals were able to score earlier on was in the transition, not allowing Hartford's defense to get set up. Now that they're set up, they're having a really tough time finding the lane as that one goes wide. And the Cardinals will remain with the ball. 30 seconds to shoot.
And I mean, right there, it's a good shot attempt. Just goes a little wide. The Cardinals were lucky they were able to have somebody right by the ball to maintain possession. But so far, their passing has been good on offense.
Juliana Conley taking it herself, finds a pass inside. Nearly intercepted by Hartford. And there will be a flag on the play. Looks like it will be a free position for the Cardinals. It will be a free position for Juliana Conley for the Cardinals. Can they take the lead on this one? Hawks weren't able to capitalize on theirs. Let's see what the Cardinals can do. It's Conley taking it herself. The defense just surrounds her. Unable to get a shot off.
And then the shot expired immediately after. I mean, that just shows how dominant this Hartford defense is. They can swarm whoever's taking the free position immediately and then force the shot clock violation. Oh,
yeah, how impressive was that? Just a free position, and all of a sudden she looks up and 3 or 4 Hawks just surround her. Couldn't even get the shot off. And now Costa unable to get it past the half field. And the ball is played to Emily Bougier. Hartford midfield struggling a bit here with the pressure from the Cardinals. And there's Siaglo who's finally able to play it up. And the Hawks look to set up in their offensive attack.
I mean, right there, that wasn't the best look for Hartford. Getting the ball out to midfield. Looked like Costa just wanted to run it herself, got the ball knocked out of her stick, passed it off, and then just nobody could really come up with the ball.
Zonin takes a shot and scores. What a solo effort that was by Kate Zonin.
I mean, a great possession right there from the Hawks. Obviously, they struggled to get the ball past midfield, but once they got on offense, they got aggressive quick, and Zonin just able to make the shot immediately.
For Kate Zonin, that is her 20th goal on the year, leading goal scorer for this Hawks team, and it gives the Hartford Hawks a 2-1 lead here with 4:03 remaining in the first quarter.
That just shows how dominant Kate Zonin has been and how crucial she's been for the Hawks all season long. Their leading scorer and somebody that they obviously rely on offense.
Yeah, for sure. And what a solo effort that was. Gets the ball basically on the goal, unable to make 2 or 3 moves past her defender, find the shot, and it goes past the goalkeeper for the Cardinals. And off the draw, it is won by Hartford. It was taken by Sarah Costa, who's looking to take it herself quite a bit. She's defended by Katarina Gonzalez. That's McIntosh looking to set it up now. Zonin goes back to McIntosh.
And I mean, right here, it'll be interesting to see how aggressive this Plattsburgh defense is now that they're down a goal once again. Last time they went down a goal, they got that goal back pretty quickly, but so far we'll have to see how aggressive they're going to be with it being only a 1-goal game to start.
Samela running in herself, takes a shot, hits off the post right there. Great effort there by Lauren Samela. Now Plattsburgh State running it out. It's Abby Guasconi.
And I mean, right there, Samela had a very, very good opportunity. Had a great shot, great lane. Just shot it a little bit wide, and it goes off the post. Had Piscotti beat, though.
Yeah, and right there you see Guasconi trying to run out. Get past half court, half field herself, surrounded by 3 Hawks. A bit too aggressive there. The Cardinals will be able to take it up. Guasconi has to play it all the way back to the defender, Lexi Carfey.
And I mean, once again, though, that just shows how good this Hartford defense is. Their ability to swarm everybody.
Yeah, it is very impressive how they're able just to swarm, no pun intended, as the Hawks, just swarm their opponent, basically trap them and not allow them to move forward, especially in their defensive zone when they set up, just as they are right now. Under 2.5 remaining to go in this first quarter. Hartford up 2-1.
I mean, so far it's been a very tight game on both sides. Both teams doing a good job on both offense and defense of setting up and being able to block out the lanes and really attack the shots.
Guasconi has to play it behind the net. Wrong behind the net there. That is Klotz. Played in and they score.
And right there, a great shot, able to get around Rivard. Rivard really couldn't. She really couldn't see the ball that well. And then once she was back out in front of Rivard, just easily able to take a shot and beat Rivard.
Yeah, it's a beautiful setup inside. Gets the shot off, and we are tied 2-2 with 2:02 to go. Really great back and forth game. The Cardinals score first. Hartford get 2 back to take the lead, and now we are tied once again here in the first quarter.
I mean, both teams are definitely playing really, really close to each other. Very aggressive, very similar. It'll definitely be interesting to see how this game goes on. Which team will give up more goals and be more lenient on defense.
The final 2 minutes of this quarter could be important to see who gets some momentum going into the break, going into the second quarter. This draw will be very important to see who gets that possession. For the Hawks, it will be Samela on the draw. For the Cardinals, I believe that is Maggie Moorer. And the draw is up in the air and is won by Moorer. And Moorer with speed, taking it past half field.
And now play is stopped as Samela is fouled.
Here, the Hawks will take possession there. As they look to move it upfield, their offense will come on the field.
Looks like it'll be Chase Calandra taking a seat for a minute now, following the green card on Samela. Following the foul she committed on Samela.
Yeah, it will be a very big opportunity here for the Hawks with the power play. Now with 54 seconds remaining on it as that call is played down.
So now the Cardinals have 2 players as it looks like another green for Cynthia Barnowski now.
So now a two-man advantage for the Hawks. Very big opportunity here. Power play is a big opportunity to score. Having a two-man advantage could prove huge.
We're cross-checking.
So there will be 54 seconds on one power remaining on with a two-man advantage, and a minute, and then just 6 seconds after that will be the other penalty expiring. And here we go. What can the Hawks conjure up on offense to end this first quarter? Can they take the lead going to the second? They look to get set up here. Zonin plays it back.
And I mean, this possession for the Hawks will be very telling for the Cardinals, with the fact that the Hawks are up 2 men, as Samela
They call the goal 19.
was able to put the ball past Piscotti, who I think she just couldn't see it because Samela was kind of screened a little bit.
Yeah, just 20 seconds into the two-man advantage, Lauren Samela is able to get the ball, it looked like in the 5-hole, just through the legs of Piscazzi. And Hartford does have a 3-2 lead. Minute 20 to go in this first quarter. And whoever wins this draw can just hold it out for the rest of the quarter, see if they can get the final possession. But this has been a really back-and-forth game. Neither team has really seemed like they want to hold it for extended periods of time. They want to set up for the shot and get the shot off quickly. So we'll see what happens off this draw.
That's right. I mean, both sides have done a great job of setting up both their offense and their defense. Hartford doing a great job of passing around the fan and finding the open man, whereas Plattsburgh is more doing a good job of passing around the fan as well, but also setting up the screens to beat
The goal scorer Samela will be on the draw here against Maurer once again. And Maurer, second time in a row, wins the draw for the Cardinals. And it's taken on the near side here by Ashley O'Hara. She is double teamed, hacked at, but gets through. It's still O'Hara. Plays it towards the center. Losing the ball there, that was Chase Calandria. Ball is still on the ground, picked up by Calandria. Costin nearly made the defensive play, got the takeaway, but falls into the stick there of Abby Gasconi.
And right there, Hartford doing a good job of just not letting the Cardinals get set up, trying to force them to make a mistake, and to a point they had forced the mistake, but Cardinals able to come back with the ball.
Yeah, 33 seconds to go in this first quarter. Cardinals can see it out, get the last shot off if they want to.
And it looks like they're doing just that, just going to wait for a little bit more of the clock to run down before they finish their offensive run.
Gasconi running in now. Took a pretty big hit there by Emily Bougier.
But now less than 10 seconds remaining in the quarter. They have to get a shot off.
And as Maurer was running in, the play is whistled down. The clock is on zeros right now. That will do it for the first quarter. Hartford able to see it out, take a 3-2 lead into the second quarter.
So we'll be back in the start second quarter after this.
Breathing. Welcome back here to Elmar Zook Field. Hartford will going into the second quarter up 3-2. 15 minutes to go in this first half. Nate, what'd you think of the first quarter of play?
I mean, that was a very good play for both sides. Both Plattsburgh and Hartford were able to get good looks on offense, and both able to get good shots on net. Just Hartford able to get the last laugh.
Yeah, I agree. Very back and forth game. The rest of if the rest of this game is what the first quarter had in store, we're in for a good one. That play's whistled down immediately. Illegal use of stick, and Hartford will have another power play.
Looks like it'll be Ashley O'Hara going to take a seat for a minute for the stick use.
Just 3 seconds into the quarter, you rarely ever see that. An early opportunity in this quarter for Hartford to double their advantage.
Illegal use of stick. Time of the penalty,
Now Hartford doing a good job of getting the ball down quickly. But at the same time, they have to be able to hold on to the ball and protect it.
McIntosh at the top of the point. Plays into Zonin running in. And she scores! Kate Zonin makes it 4-2, Hartford.
And I mean, right there, that's a good possession by Hartford, able to get a good look. Zonin almost wide open, just able to beat. Looks like Amy Lehman. So looks like Hartford is doing a good job so far, able to make the plays.
Yeah, and for Kate Zonin, that's her second goal of the game. Also has an assist. She has 3 points on the 4 goals of Hartford. She's been all over the field. Her 21st of the season. Really impressive stuff from her. And once again, we have a draw between Samela and Maurer.
Time of the goal,
It's also worth mentioning both teams are back to even strength as the goal released O'Hara as well.
Player up goal.
Yeah, it was a power play goal there for the Hawks. So the Ashley O'Hara is released. And you mentioned it, Amy Lehman is now in goal for the Cardinals. Piscazzi did make 3 saves, but did also concede 3 goals in the first quarter.
And now Hartford just working the ball around once again.
Yeah, Ricketson looking for the wraparound maybe. Almost got the shot off. It was blocked in front. Ricketson goes behind the net once again. Plays it off to Aiello. Played all the way to the top of the point there. It's McIntosh.
And I mean, once again, Hartford doing a very good job of setting up their offense nicely and just able to start working the ball around to the fan.
Costa tried to leave it off for Graham. The ball goes to the floor. And the Cardinals will maintain possession as they run quickly, looking to catch the Hawks in transition. The long run forward there for Lexi Carfey as the Cardinals get their offense on the field. Looking to get set up as they go behind the net now. Ashley O'Hara has the ball, plays it out in front there to Ellie McDonald, the leading goal scorer for the Cardinals. And here's Conley.
And I mean, once again, these Cardinals are doing a good job of getting the ball over towards their offensive side. It's just they haven't been able to find that consistent last pass that leads to a goal every single time.
That was a good opportunity there. Had a man open in front, couldn't quite connect. Maintain possession though as Maurer picks it up. Plays it out wide to Barnowski. 30 seconds to go on the shot clock.
I mean, this also is a good show of the Hartford defense and how well they can be when they get a chance to set up.
Yeah, they've been caught out in transition 1 or 2 times, and once they get set up on defense, it's really hard to break them down. That ball goes behind the net. Rivard tried to make the catch. Goes by her, though. The Cardinals will stay on possession. 6 seconds to shoot. And they will not even attempt it. They will leave the ball for the Hawks. As the Hawks will go from defense to offense here. They play the ball to Rivard behind the net. Heavily defended there by O'Hara. Rivard looking for the outlet pass. Still on Rivard. O'Hara is really hounding her here. Rivard finally gets it out there to Emily Bougier. The ball goes to ground. The ball will stay in the Hawks' possession. It will be a green card on the Cardinals. Looks like it will be Ellie McDonald taking a seat for a minute. It will be another power play for the Hawks.
I mean, if you're the Cardinals, that's the last person you want taking a seat for a minute because, like you said, no, she's their leading goal scorer for a reason. She's someone that they rely on offense.
Yeah, for sure. And the Hawks scored on their last power play in this quarter. Being up 5-2 is a lot different than 4-2. We'll see what happens with the last 45 seconds of this power play. Here's Costa, always dangerous at the top. Back to McIntosh. McIntosh is zoning, couldn't quite catch it, but able to pick it up. Zonin, look at the speed inside. Zonin back to McIntosh, plays whistle down.
And I mean, right there, a good chance by Zonin if she were able to catch the ball. It almost looked like she was trying to make the pass before making the catch.
Yeah, took her eye off the ball for a second. Looks like we have a free position here for the Hawks.
Looks like Zonin's going to be the one taking it as well.
And Zonin scores! A power play goal there for Kate Zonin. It's a hat trick on the day. On the free position, goes 5-hole on the goalkeeper, Amy Lehman. And that is a 5-2 Hartford Hawks lead.
And I mean, really, if you're Hartford, are you surprised about how good Zonin has been? Able to go back-to-back days, putting up a hat trick. She's been dominant this week for the Hawks.
Oh yeah, that's now her 7th goal in the last 2 games. How impressive is that? Back-to-back hat tricks. Now it's 4 points on the day, and we're not even at halftime. You have 10 minutes to go before halftime. So how many points will she end up today? It remains to be seen. But what a performance so far.
A free position player up goal.
It's now her 22nd goal of the season. And this is just Hartford's 7th game. That ball deflects out off the draw. It is picked up there by Lauren Samela. Played down. Here's Graham. Graham looking for the pass. Taking it behind the net. As they drop it off. Play back out here is Madeline Aiello. Out to the point is Costa. Costa and McIntosh always play a little bit of catch at the top of the point as they look to try find the setup pass.
Yeah, I mean, that's also just Hartford's way of setting up the offense is getting the ball between the two as Costa able to send the ball into the net once again.
Yeah, we were just talking about the connection between Costa and Laurel McIntosh. Just playing catch at the top of the point. Costa able to find some space inside, rip the shot off, and it's now a 4-goal advantage for the Hawks. Just like last time, they get a lead and they start to build it up slowly. It's now a 4-goal advantage. And we have a timeout called here.
This will be a timeout for Plattsburgh.
Yeah, I think that's a good call. The game is starting to get a little bit out of hand. Obviously, 4 goals is still doable to come back from, but the game but multiple goals in a row by Hartford. You kind of need to regroup as a team, talk about it. And if you were the coach of the Cardinals, what do you think? What do you think you'd be saying to the team?
I mean, I'm telling my team to not let the lead scare you. I mean, Hartford's doing a good job of getting shots up, but at the same time, you need to be able to put up good shots yourself. Manny Rivard is a very good keeper, but she's also vulnerable to certain shots. You have to be able to find that shot. You've been able to put in 2 goals already. You need to be able to put in more, especially if you're getting the opportunity and the look. This Hartford defense has been good. They've been swarming players left and right, but at the same time, there are weaknesses to every team, and you just have to find that and exploit it.
No, I definitely agree. Rivard is a very good goalkeeper. Just she has 1 save, giving up 2 goals. You have to test her more than you have been. Even if it's a low danger shot, just rip some shots off, get some on target, and you'll see what could happen. You can maybe get a rebound, find a pass from there. Maybe it goes in. You never know.
That's right, and I mean something that's really interesting, and is very very big between the two teams. Hartford so far has put up 12 shots, with 7 of them being on target, whereas Plattsburgh has only put up 4 shots, 3 of them on target. So I mean that really just shows how much different the two defenses are. But Hartford, in the end, has been the more aggressive team.
And off the draw, Samela will take it for the Hawks. Cardinals would have really wanted to win that draw to take possession and go back down the other way, but the Hawks will have another chance to set up in the offensive end here.
Yeah, I mean, right there, it's just you got to start figuring out how to win certain plays. Obviously, you have a good team in Plattsburgh State, but at the same time, you have to know that Hartford's able to make the extra pass and know how to make the extra pass.
Behind the net, looking to run in there. That was Tally Ricketson. Play back out to Costa. It's Costa to McIntosh, just as we said. Now McIntosh looking to run in herself. McIntosh has a lane, shoots it just wide.
And I mean, right there is a very good pick by Costa, trying to give McIntosh the extra lane, but McIntosh deciding to go the other way on the screen. He still had a good shooting opportunity, and that's been the big difference between these two teams so far.
Yeah, the midfield duo of Costa and McIntosh really creating a vast majority of the chances for the Hawks. And look who has it right now. It is McIntosh. Costa setting the pick. McIntosh drops it for Costa. Oh, Costa gets cross-checked there.
Foul will be called against Plattsburgh, so looks like a free position for the Hawks. Looks like Costa will be the one to take it.
Always dangerous. Sarah Costa. Can she convert, give the Hawks a 5-goal lead?
And I mean, Noah, like you said in the pregame, both Zonin and Costa combined for 8 goals together. So, I mean, obviously Costa can score as well.
Here's Costa running in, and it's saved. Saved by Amy Lehman. Major stop there to stop the bleeding potentially. And Costa right inside. So that was McIntosh, it went wide. It was picked up by Ricketson, so Hartford will keep possession. She has the ball behind the net. 40 seconds to go on the shot clock. Major save by Amy Lehman on the free position against Sarah Costa. Still Hartford have an opportunity here.
I mean, right there, once again, Hartford doing a good job of getting potential positions. McIntosh had a wide open lane, but then lost the ball to Zonin, but apparently she was fouled. So
and now McIntosh. Now McIntosh will have a free position of her own, and she takes advantage and scores. Laurel McIntosh off the free position makes it 7-2 Hartford. 5-goal advantage. Sarah Costa gets stopped on the free position. Laurel McIntosh says, "I'll show you how it's done." It takes advantage.
Yeah, I mean, so far this Hartford team that has just been very dangerous, very swarming, able to make a play anywhere they can. And I mean, the shots really show the difference in the game so far.
Hartford goals.
Yeah, it felt like for a second Amy Lehman making the save on Costa's free position opportunity could have been a big turnaround in this game, but they go right back, keep their foot on the gas, and McIntosh gets a free position of her own and able to slot it away. It's a 5-goal advantage for Hartford. And Hartford will keep their foot on the gas even more so as Sarah Costa runs up quickly, and Hartford will stay on offense. And this is what we saw from them in the last game against Wentworth, just winning all the draws and not even giving their opponent the opportunity to go on offense, to even try to come back, to even go down and score. The best defense is a good offense at the end of the day.
That's right, and I mean, when you can build up a lead like Hartford did last time out, they're going to be able to put pressure on defenses, and that's something that we're seeing again today.
Costa's shot is blocked in front. It falls to the feet of Amy Lehman, who's able to pick it up. You see Kate Zonin right in her face, looking to block the pass, but Lehman is able to play it out. That was to Juliana Conley. And now a long run forward there by Cynthia Barnowski. It's still Barnowski weaving through Hartford defenders.
And now, once again, Plattsburgh State able to build up their offense a little bit, pass the ball around the fan if they're able to hold on to the pass.
As they work the ball around, big possession here from the Cardinals. A goal here would be huge to get their momentum back and keep a foot in this game. As they weave in, looking for the shot. And the play is whistled down. There's Ashley O'Hara cutting in.
And it looked like a delayed foul will be called, so it will be a free position as well.
Yeah, it's Ashley O'Hara on the free position. Big chance here for the Cardinals to cut it to a 4-goal lead. So O'Hara, and she scores!
And right there, I mean, that just shows that there is some weakness against Mandy Rivard. She's obviously a very good keeper for these Hawks, but so far she really hasn't been tested this week at all. Only being forced to make one save, whereas today she's had a couple opportunities and has only made one and given up 3.
Yeah, Ashley O'Hara did very well there. Got the ball off on the side, able to cut in where she got fouled, wins the free position, and able to score the free position herself. And now maybe the Cardinals have a foothold back in this game. 5.5 to go in the first half. Still a ways to go before they're fully back in it, but a 4-goal lead, being down 4 is a big difference than being down 5. And here's a very big draw.
Definitely any momentum you can build up is going to be big. And so far these Hawks have done a great job of building up their momentum and being able to build their lead.
What a key factor Samela has been winning all the draws to stop the bleeding for the Hawks after that goal. Because if the Cardinals win that draw, go down, they could score pretty easily there with a lot of time left. But now Hartford offense getting set back up. As they look to work the ball around, it's Zonin. Little spin move there. Zonin, another move. What a goal by Kate Zonin. Unbelievable.
I mean, right there, just a couple good moves, able to get past a couple defenders, really, and just got the ball past even once again. It's been impressive what Zonin has been able to do this season, especially picking up after the season she had last year, where she wasn't the primary scorer like she is this year.
Her back-to-back games with 4 goals for Kate Zonin. She has 4 here in the first half. This is just unbelievable stuff we're seeing out of her. 8 goals in the last 2 games, 5 points on the day. Just a focal point of this free-flowing, free-scoring Hartford offense.
Definitely safe to say that Zonin is going to be somebody that these Hawks look for come the full conference schedule.
And the Cardinals on that draw use a different player inside the draw. There's Katarina Gonzalez instead of Maurer. The result stays the same, though. Hartford winning the draw, and they go back on offense.
I mean, Hartford so far as well has done a great job. 8 goals so far, and now some of their players are getting rest because of it. As Graham is now on the bench.
And you still have Zonin looking for her 5th. Gets checked a bit, no call there. It's McIntosh running in. Ball just falls out of her stick as she was going for the shot. Now the Cardinals will look to reset on defense. As you have Ava Parsons retreat behind her net. Ball goes to Lehman. Dangerous pass by Lehman. Ball goes to the ground, but it's picked up there by Olivia Bustamante.
I mean, right there is a good clear by Plattsburgh, able to make the most of the opportunity that they had.
Bustamante plays it back to Barnowski. Now Ashley O'Hara, always dangerous with the stick, has the last goal for the Cardinals off the free position. That's Calandra, excuse me.
And I mean, Plattsburgh, once again, just working the ball around Rivard, trying to get the ball behind her. But once again, Hartford doing a good job of making sure that there is no free shot because the ball is behind Rivard.
And they go back behind the net again, just as you were saying. Hartford really clogging up the inside, the high danger chances, not allowing a dangerous shot by Plattsburgh State. Now they get to the center bit on the outside to Calandra. That's played in Maurer. Great defense there by Allison O'Donnell, keeping her to the outside. The play is whistled down.
Looks like a free position is called against the Hawks once again.
With 10 seconds on the shot clock, that is very unfortunate. They were playing great defense there, but couldn't quite see it out. And as Conley rips a shot, saved by Rivard.
And I mean, right there, Rivard doing what she does best, making the save in the clutch. A good shot by Conley, but Rivard able to get her stick to it and hold on to it.
Yeah, Juliana Conley looked like she was focusing more for power on the shot than getting close and for getting the accuracy on it. Rivard was up to the task, able to catch it right in the net of her stick to keep it an 8-3 game with just over 2 minutes remaining in this first half. And Hartford looked to break it out there as McIntosh. Look at the speed by McIntosh, taking it herself, has options ahead of her.
And Hartford doing a good job on clear. Looked like at first they had trouble getting the ball around, but once McIntosh was able to pick up the ball, they've been able to start up their offense.
Long shot by Costa goes just high. And the ball will go to the Cardinals here. Under a minute and a half to go.
And now the Cardinals will be able to hold for the last shot if they choose to.
6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. So they could, as you said, they could see it out if they wish.
But at the same time, if I'm Plattsburgh, I want to get at least one more goal and put some pressure on this Hartford team going into halftime.
Calandra looking inside. Still Calandra looking to drop it off. Plays it back out there to Gasconi. Gasconi has some trouble with it, picks it back up. Still Gasconi. Gasconi plays it high back behind the net. Over to O'Hara. Ashley O'Hara. Back to Moorer. At the point it is Calandra. 25 seconds to go. Hartford defense still holding as O'Hara takes it. O'Hara behind the net. Can't she get the wraparound? So O'Hara plays it inside. Couldn't quite handle the pass. Pass intended for Erica Dickinson. Ball is still on the ground. Can't Hartford get out of center as Rivard does well to come out of the net and pick it up. And Rivard, 5 seconds to go. She's out of the net. Plays it back in. And the Cardinals can't get a shot off with Rivard out of the net, and we go to halftime. The Hartford Hawks lead 8-3.
Yeah, I mean, right there, that's a very questionable decision by Rivard. Gets surrounded by Plattsburgh players, but is unable to just get the pass out. Loses the ball. Plattsburgh looked to potentially have a shot, but just couldn't make the pass. So it will be going into halftime down 8-3.
And we'll be right back. We're back at Elmer Zook Field for halftime stats and the start of the second half, so make sure you stay with us. Welcome back to Elmar Zook Field. We're just about to get underway for the second half, but first we're going to hit you with some halftime stats. Nate, tell us what happened in the first half.
So, I mean, so far it's been a game of two sides. Hartford up 8-3 here at halftime with goals coming from Kids Zone West 4, while McIntosh, Costa, Samela, and Graham all have one. And on the Plattsburgh side, you got O'Hara, Conley, and Klaus all with one goal as well. O'Hara with an assist as well. But really, it's been the goalkeeping that's been the difference for both sides. Really, Piscotti started the game in the first quarter, gave up 3 goals, but also made 3 saves. Whereas Lehman in the second quarter allowed 5 goals with 2 saves. Whereas on the Hartford side, Hart's only faced five shots on target, and she's only allowed 3 goals while making 2 saves. So I mean, both sides are doing a great job. And then on the other side, it also just comes down to draw controls. Costa and Samela have done a great job of being able to control the ground control with 10 combined. Whereas on the Plattsburgh side as well, they also have 10, but it's been a lot more spread out. So Hartford has done a good job of controlling the ball on both sides.
Yeah, thanks, Nate. It's been a pretty even half in terms of stats, but Hartford has just had that extra edge that's given them the 5-goal lead. You have to think that at some point maybe the Cardinals think about maybe starting to double team a couple of the Hartford players, but then again that could leave someone open the backside for a goal. As we are just about to get underway here for the start of the second half. First half was exciting. Let's see what the second half has in store for us. We have Lauren Samela on the draw for the Hawks. And we are underway here in the second half. Ball is on the ground, still bouncing. It will be picked up by the Cardinals. Number 3, Juliana Conley.
And I mean, so far for both sides, the draw control has been huge. Just a big momentum to get the ball to start the half.
Yeah, Hartford dominated on the draw control in the first half, seemingly. And now you have Maggie Moorer with the ball, who swings it over to the side to chase Calandra.
And I mean, once again, Plattsburgh letting the Hawks set up their defense while also setting up the Plattsburgh offense as well. But
Pass inside for O'Hara was dropped. Took her eye off the ball for a second. Was looking for the passing lane before she caught the ball.
But I mean, so far these Hawks have done a good job when their defense is set up.
And Ellie McDonald goes to ground there. Is picked up by Rivard. She goes out of her net again. Saw that at the end of the first half, and that is intercepted. Rivard will have to hurry to get to the net. The ball was intercepted by Cynthia Barnoski. She will not go for a shot, so Rivard, is able to get back into the net. But it's a new 90 seconds to work with for the Cardinals.
I mean, that's really fortunate for Rivard. We saw at the end of the second quarter where she went out of net. Plattsburgh was able to get the ball out of her stick, but there she was fortunate enough to not give up a goal, and once again right there, fortunate enough to not give up a goal.
Barnoski just dropped the ball inside a good position. As the pass went to her, couldn't quite handle it, and the ball is still on the ground, and will be won by the Cardinals. So we'll stay in their end with another new 90 seconds to work with. As inside you have Calandra. They swing the ball behind the net. It is O'Hara.
And I mean, something also worth noting is the fact that Plattsburgh was able to get a new shot clock with that ball getting loose.
Shot on there by Cynthia Barnoski right into the stick of Mandy Rivard. Nearly poked out at behind by O'Hara, but the pass was able to get off. Now Hartford looked to break out in transition. As that play is whistled down. And it looks like it will be Cardinals' ball. So Hartford's defense will come on. Was there a timeout call?
It looks like a timeout for Hartford. Looked like Bernard was being swarmed by the Plattsburgh defense, and Hartford coach Jen Fallon didn't want to risk losing the ball. So looks like Hartford will be taking a timeout right here.
It's a pretty smart timeout. Pretty back and forth to start this first half, but the Cardinals look like they have a bit of an extra step to start this half, which is exactly what you want to see out of them to start to climb back into this game.
That's right, and I mean, this Hartford team is good. They're young, but they're good and very energetic. At the same time, you don't want to risk losing the ball on a silly mistake of this player wanted to run a little bit more and had the ball knocked out of their stick.
Especially from your goalkeeper, which you see from Mandy Rivard maybe 2 or 3 times now, which is very risky from your goalkeeper. She loses the ball, and the Cardinals pick it up in a dangerous position, leaves the net wide open for a snipe. I mean, still a long way to go, and Hawks are up by 5, so you can afford a little bit of risk, but you don't want to do that. You really don't want to give up a very easy goal like that.
That's right, and I mean, this Hartford team has done a very, very good job on defense, with only 7 shots being allowed, only 4 on target. But at the same time, you can't be giving up potential chances of goals because you wanted to get the ball a little further out if you're Mandy Rivard.
Yeah, and a lot of the Cardinals' forecheck has reminded me of what Hartford did in the first half. Just like as trying to break out in transition, Hartford's attackers are just right in the face of the Hartford defenders, poking the ball out and keeping the offense on the field.
Well, it looks like Hartford's going to start with the ball following the timeout.
Yeah, they will over there on the far side. As we resume play here, Hartford looking in the defensive zone, looking to break out into the offensive zone. This is McIntosh. McIntosh pass intended for Bougier, couldn't quite handle it. Able to pick it up on the bounce though. And it's still Bougier. Bougier leaves it in the stick of Tally Ricketson.
And now Hartford able to set up their offense a little bit here. We'll have to see how it plays out, but every time they've been able to set up their offense, they've been able to put up a good shot as well.
He definitely has been getting a lot of high danger chances, especially between McIntosh and Sarah Costa.
Something also worth mentioning is it's Piscotti back in the net for Plattsburgh.
As Hartford scores there, as you mentioned, goalie change just happened, and Lauren Samela takes advantage and gives Hartford a 9-3 lead, 6-goal advantage. Hartford was able to work the ball from the front back to the net, to the back of the net, and they find the pass in front. The ball is slotted in, there by Lauren Samela, who has been all over. Her fingerprints are all over this game. In the draws alive, she finally gets her goal.
That's right, and I mean, Samela did a great job last time out of winning the draw controls. And once again, Hartford is able to get some momentum from the draw control.
Unassisted.
That is Samela's 15th goal of the year. Second top scorer behind Kate Zonin.
So now, once again, Samela taking the draw control, looking to build this Hartford momentum back.
It has to be disappointing if you're the Plattsburgh State Cardinals. You have a great start to the second half, unable to capitalize on the couple chances you had. And Hartford's first chance, they're able to score to build up from a 5-goal lead up to 6.
That's right, and then right there, Gonzalez looked like she had the ball in her stick, dropped it, and then kicked it out, so it went the Hartford way as well.
Yeah, and then McIntosh just knocked it out of Costa's stick right there.
Just some frustrating mistakes on both sides, but so far neither team has been able to capitalize on it.
As the play is whistled down there as the ball was in the stick of Cynthia Barnoski. Looks like it will be a free position for Cynthia Barnoski. Big opportunity here. She has 6 goals on the season. Can she get the 7th? That's Barnoski saving off the post. Rivard got a piece of it, knocked it onto the post, and she's able to play it out there to McIntosh, but the play is whistled down. What a great save by Mandy Rivard on the free position. Able to deflect it off the post.
I mean, right there, that's a great job by Rivard, and shows why she's been and it really shows why she's the starting keeper for this Hartford team.
McIntosh with speed right through the middle. Can she take it herself? Still McIntosh has it. Plays it back out to Costa. Sarah Costa working it, looking for the pass. Has McIntosh, and that's where she goes. Laurel McIntosh right to the outside. McIntosh hitting herself, takes a shot, and it's saved. there by Piscazzi.
And I mean, right there, a good job of Costa being able to set the screen for McIntosh. But now a penalty is being called against the Cardinals.
Yeah, Costa was running in inside. The play was whistled down, so it will be a free position for Sarah Costa to get the Hawks into double digits.
When I started college, cross games went 3.5 hours.
It's Costa running in. Saved by Piscazzi. Brilliant save by Piscazzi, getting her stick right on the ball. Costa couldn't get as much power as she wanted to on that shot, and we remain in a 9-3 game.
I mean, now these Hawks are testing the Plattsburgh State goalkeepers as much as they can. Both goalkeepers have now given up at least 4 goals, and this Hartford team does not look like they're going to stop on offense.
No, they do not. It was really unrelenting. That's a big save there by Piscazzi, though. Maybe it could give the Cardinals more momentum. You saw them make a save on a free position in the first half, and they conceded right after. If they could score a goal of their own here, that could be big. As that's played inside, it is dropped by McDonald, and the Hawks will look to take it away in transition. That is Kate Zonin running it herself. Excuse me, no, that is not Zonin. That was Allison O'Donnell. Now the Hawks are going to set up their offense quickly. It's Tally Ricketson. Plays it back to Sarah Costa. Costa to McIntosh. Swings it to the near side, Katie Graham. Back to McIntosh.
I mean, once again, Hartford's doing a very good job of setting up their offense.
McIntosh with a quick shot in is saved again there by Piscazzi.
But at the same time, you have to give credit to Zonin with a great pick that gave McIntosh the open space.
They gave her the open space for the shot, and also have to credit Piscazzi trying her best to keep the Cardinals in this one. And here's McIntosh again. McIntosh and Costa keep playing their game of catch. Costa runs inside. Look at the speed. Costa rips a shot and she scores.
11 unassisted.
Sarah Costa rips a shot unassisted. Gives the Hawks double-digit goals for their second straight game. And the Hawks take a 10-3 lead.
Now Costa has 2 goals on the day. But not only that, she's helping lead this team to another dominant performance.
Yeah, she really is. First quarter, first half, it looked like it could be a bit competitive, but the Hawks are starting to pull away here, up by 7, with 7 minutes 32 seconds to go here in the third quarter. It was really all-around performance from the Hawks. A lot of goal scorers, a lot of people assisting. Great defensive effort so far. Still a long way to go in the game, but Hawks starting to slowly pull away.
That's right, and I mean, this Cardinal team is showing their weakness a little bit in the transition game. Hartford just able to get past everybody and then are able to set up their offense.
And once they set up their offense, it seems like a goal is almost inevitable at that point. Once they set it up, and they win the draw once again, as Costa will take it quickly. Costa plays it over to Katie Graham. Graham running behind the net. It's really that simple for the Hawks. They win the draw and they set up just like that. As this is Costa, back to McIntosh.
I mean, Hartford once again setting up their offense. This time through Samela.
Yeah, Samela now gives it to McIntosh. McIntosh running inside, couldn't find the lane. Back to Costa. Costa to the left of the goal. Costa plays it back behind the net. The play is whistled down. I believe there will be another free position for the Hawks.
That's right. Looked like another foul on Costa, so she'll get the free position once again.
Yeah, Costa will look for her hat trick. Has 2 goals on the day. And Sarah Costa runs in, and she scores. Snipes to the top corner. 11-3 Hartford. Sarah Costa has her hat trick. And it is 11-3 Hartford.
I mean, this Hartford team once again just pulling away a little bit. Just any chance they get to score, they're taking it.
Yeah, it seems like if they don't score when they're set up in the zone, they're going to be fouled, and when they're fouled, they're taking advantage of the free positions. Piscazzi obviously has saved a couple, but free positions are hard for the goalkeeper, and that was just a snipe into the top corner of the net.
Time of the goal, 38-47. Costa, a free position goal.
Let's see if the Cardinals can win this draw, to see if they could set up some offense of their own, some much-needed offense. Rivard has not been tested in a long time. Ball is up in the air, and Hartford takes it. Samela able to play it over on the bounce to Zonin. And Zonin taking it herself, cutting in. Plays it out to Costa, who gets it to McIntosh. McIntosh has Samela to her left, and that's where she goes.
And I mean, this Hartford team once again, they'll look like they're going to take a free shot, but then they'll back out and set up their defense.
And just as you say that, Samela cuts inside, rips a shot, and it's a 9-goal advantage for the Hawks, just pouring it on here at will.
And it looked like an 8-0 penalty was going to be called, but then right there, right before the delayed penalty could be called, the goal goes in, so the penalty's waved off.
Yeah, who needs a penalty? Who needs a power play? Who needs a free position? If you could just rip it in like Lauren Samela just did. And we're getting close to the point. If Hartford takes a 10-goal lead, the clock will keep on running every time they score. Hartford up by 9 with 5:37 to go in the third.
Samela unassisted.
And finally, the Cardinals take the ball off a draw. It's taken by Gasconi. That's O'Hara running with it. Gets it off to her left. Over to Cynthia Barnoski. Barnoski still has it over on the left.
I mean, something that's been interesting so far is how quickly Hartford's able to set up their defense versus the speed at which Plattsburgh's been able to set up their offense. Hartford's been miles faster in setting up.
Yeah, definitely. Their defense just gets in position, knows exactly where to be at the right time to clog up all of the lanes. Pass goes behind the net. Unable to corral it was Leia Klotz. And the Hawks will take possession there. Disappointing offensive possession there for the Plattsburgh State Cardinals. Now the Hawks will look to play it out. Running it out herself and playing it over to McIntosh. McIntosh on the far side.
Now Hartford it almost looks like they're looking for a free goal on the transition.
It just seems a bit too easy for Hartford to get from defense to offense. Pretty much at will, as I said. Just the midfield of the Cardinals not really putting up much of a fight. As they get the ball to Costa. Costa leaves it for Graham. Graham rips a shot and scores. Katie Graham makes it a 10-goal game, and the clock will keep running.
And I mean, right there, that's a good dump off from Costa. Sets Graham up perfectly with the screen, and then Graham basically one-on-one with Piscazzi. And that's going to be a goal every time, as now Mandy Rivard comes out, and it looks like Emily Campbell's going to come in for it.
Yeah, Hartford build up a big enough lead where they feel comfortable taking their star goalie out and bringing in junior goalie Emily Campbell.
Hartford goal scored by number 32, Katie Graham. That's her second of the game and 11th on the season. Assisted by number 11.
Off the draw is nearly almost spiked by Samela to try to win possession, but it goes into the stick of Ashley O'Hara.
From Costa. New goalie for the Hawks now in. Wearing the 0, Emily Campbell.
And now, I mean, Hartford once again set up very well, but Plattsburgh might be able to test Campbell a little bit more than they tested Rivard.
Yeah, backup goalie coming in a bit cold. We'll see if they could rip any shots off to try to work their way back in this game a little bit. Under 2.5 to go here in this third quarter. As the Cardinals are taking it a bit slowly here into the stick of Conley. Running forward is Maurer. Maurer tries to play it inside. Ball is bouncing around a bit into the stick of Hartford's number 13 there, Samantha Siaglo. And they will keep possession here as the ball is in the stick of Siaglo.
And it looks like Barnowski is getting a green card as well. So she'll be taking a seat for a minute.
So it's another opportunity for the Hawks to add on to their massive lead in this game.
Cardinal penalty on number 20, Cynthia Barnowski.
Yeah, Siaglo, you're looking to get past her defender. Leah Kloss not able to stop her. Still Siaglo. Getting to midfield, the ball is poked out of her stick there. Great defense there by Ashley O'Hara. O'Hara looking to take it herself, has options in the center. Running behind the goal now, looking to cut in. So O'Hara out to the point to Gasconi. And it's whistled down. And it looks like it will be a free position for the Cardinals. The Cardinals' number 10, Abby Gasconi, with a chance to cut it from 10 to 9.
And that could be huge for Plattsburgh. First free position against Campbell.
And Gasconi is able to score. First shot, Campbell face. Free position, you can't really fault her for it. The shot goes to the roof of the net, and we are back within 9. Minute 11 to go in the third quarter. Could this be a momentum shift for the Cardinals, do you think?
I mean, it could be, but at the same time, it's a big mountain to climb down, now 9. So, I mean, they're going to have to put up a fight against this Hartford team.
On the bright side for the Cardinals, though, it stops the clock now, as it's not a 10-goal lead anymore. And Plattsburgh State will need all the time they can get to try to work their way back into this game. And by the way, it was a shorthanded goal, as there's still 10 seconds left on the penalty against Barnowski.
And now with the draw control violation, Plattsburgh will get the ball automatically.
Played here's Gasconi. Just over a minute to go in this quarter to see if Plattsburgh State can get another one. It is still Gasconi. And now Barnowski is released. So we are back on even strength. It is still Gasconi. Plays it back out and ball goes to Gasconi. Playing some catch with Maurer.
And the Cardinals can hold the ball for the final possession should they choose. Just 30 seconds on the game clock.
Yeah, if they have a good shot, though, they kind of need to take it. They need to rip some shots off to try to work their way back in this game. And Maurer plays it behind the net. It's O'Hara. And working their way around. Finds a pass inside. It's Maurer. Pass just wasn't there. Intended for Barnowski. 12 seconds to go in the quarter. Ball is picked up. Unable to, and it goes out of bounds. Erica Dickinson had some issue picking it up. And that will just about do it for the third quarter. As the third quarter ends, Hartford up by 9, score of 13-4. We'll be back for the fourth quarter right after this.
The Hartford Hawks 13, the Plattsburgh
Welcome back here to West Hartford for this Hartford Hawks versus Plattsburgh State Cardinals matchup. Hartford Hawks lead 13-4 as we begin the final 15 minutes of this game. That's a long run up there by McIntosh. McIntosh has it poked out of her stick there by Dickinson. Good defense, but McIntosh able to keep with it, and Samela plays it back down.
And Hartford once again able to set up their offense pretty quickly.
Ingham was behind the net, who plays it over to Graham. Graham has 2 goals. She might be looking for her hat trick. As McIntosh at the top of the fan. McIntosh rips a shot on the bounce. It was saved by the goalie, Piscazzi, who plays out to her defender. A little bit dangerously slow on the pass, but Lexi Carfey is able to handle it.
No, it's interesting. In the first half, we saw Piscazzi and Lehman both in net for the Cardinals. To start out the second half, we had Piscazzi come out, and she's been the one Plattsburgh's sticking with.
Yeah, Piscazzi is the one still in that net. So far today, she has 5 saves, giving up 8 goals. Not the ideal day, but she has been up to the task for a couple free positions that Hartford have had. And now the Cardinals finally get set up in their offensive zone. 45 seconds on the shot clock. As O'Hara plays it all the way back out to Abby Gasconi.
I think that's 6.
Gasconi moving to her right. Plays it to the back to Dickinson. Dickinson lobs it to the front. Into Maurer. Maurer with speed, looking for the shot, rips it. It goes just wide. Nice opportunity for Maurer. I'm not sure if Emily Campbell got a piece of that.
I don't think so. The shot clock's still running, 10 seconds remaining, so Plattsburgh will have to get a shot quickly.
Almost an opportunity there for Klotz to get a shot off. That ball hits the ref, though, and that's a shot clock violation. As Hartford will take possession with 12 minutes 40 to go.
So now Hartford has the full 90 to work with, but they will have to work their way all the way down the field.
Campbell gets the ball over to Bougier. And now Graham up on the near side. Graham taking the space she gets. Oh, what a move. A little swim move over O'Hara to take the space. And now in the stick of the always dangerous Sarah Costa. Into McIntosh.
McIntosh, it's funny. It feels like we're calling her name so much, but she only has a goal and an assist so far.
She has her fingerprints all over this game as she gets the ball to Zonin, who's looking to get a shot off. Very good defense by the Cardinals. It is still Zonin running inside herself, and a wonderful solo effort by Kate Zonin.
Able to get past her marker on numerous occasions, just spinning around and running around Piscati, but it's just able to put the ball in the top corner, and now Hartford's back up to 10.
Plattsburgh State just not able to handle the pace of Kate Zonin, just running circles around the defenders. That's her 5th goal of the game, her 9th in the last 2 games. You just run out of things to say about her at this point.
I mean, it seems like she's doing something different every time with her different movements, but at the same time, the ball always ends up in the same place.
That's her 5th goal
in the back of the net.
That's right.
24th on
7
the
goals
season.
on,
Time of the goal,
5 goals on
48-14.
7 shots. All 7 of her shots have been on target, though.
Unassisted.
So she's putting pressure on both Piscati and Lehman.
Yeah, she's just so impressive to watch. Anytime she has the ball, you feel like it's a guaranteed goal, or at least putting pressure on the goalie. And off the draw, it is won by Samela once again. And just like last game, the Hartford has a hat trick of hat tricks. They have Kate Zonin on 5, Sarah Costa with 3, and Samela with 3. 3 different players have a hat trick, and you also have Katie Graham on 2, so you could add a 4th name to that potentially.
I mean, Hartford's doing a good job of setting up their offense and getting different players to the ball. It hasn't just been the same two players scoring the whole time. It's been Zonin, Graham, McIntosh, Samela. Everyone eats on this Hartford offense.
Yeah, it's just so impressive, so well-rounded. It feels like anyone who has the ball is always a threat. As Graham nearly trips over, gets the ball off to Costa. Costa plays inside. McIntosh scores! You were just talking about it. McIntosh has had her fingerprints all over this game, and she gets another goal.
That's her second on the day. Third point overall today. But I mean, she's been everywhere. She's helped set up this Hartford offense time in and time out, and she's been dominant. There's no other way to put it other than this has been a dominant performance by the Hawks.
For the second straight game as well, we mentioned in the open they're coming off an 18-1 win against Wentworth. Now we're up 15-4. The clock will keep on running. Still 9 minutes to go. This Hartford offense looks absolutely lethal.
That's right, but then again, you have to wonder what conference play will look like for these Hawks. They play some good teams.
They definitely do. The CNE is always a gauntlet, especially this year. They started off well with their game on Tuesday, but remains to be seen how they do in the rest of it. And there's another draw win for Hartford into the stick of guess who? Kate Zonin.
But Zonin loses the ball this time. Not something we've seen too much today.
Ball is still up in the air. Finally picked up by the Cardinals. A little fake shot there by Conley. But the Cardinals will be getting set up in their zone as number 20 Cynthia Borowski is gunning in now.
And now Plattsburgh has set up their offense, but can they put some more pressure on Campbell?
Klotz plays it back out there to Maurer. Maurer gets past the man. Whistle is called. Maurer was in position for a shot, but the play was whistled down, so Hartford will take possession.
Looked to be an illegal screen as McIntosh was screened, but the player was still moving, so it will be Hartford ball following the illegal screen.
A bit unfortunate as it looked like Maurer was in a dangerous position to get a shot off, but it wasn't to be. Now Hartford can look to add on to their lead as Katie Graham gets it to Sarah Costa. Costa, McIntosh, and Zonin, the big three of this Hartford offense. Back out to Graham. Costa again. Dropped off for Graham. Graham looking for a hat trick. Graham takes a shot and she has it. Third goal of the day for Katie Graham. Fourth player for Hartford with a hat trick. It is now a 16-4 lead with under 7 minutes to go in this game.
I mean, for Hartford, what else can you really say? This team has been dominant. The offense is doing a good job of getting around their man. On defense, they're able to set up and block the shots.
Hartford goal.
I mean, there's really not much else you can say other than this has been a full performance by the Hawks.
Really has been. Up and down the lineup, everyone is contributing. Even if they don't have a point, the defense only conceding 4 goals. A couple of them have been on a free position.
As now McIntosh will take a seat on the bench with this big Hartford lead.
Yeah, what a day McIntosh has had. She definitely deserves a rest in these final couple minutes. She's been all over the field. But Kate Zonin is still running full steam ahead. Back out to Costa. Gets it to Brenna Slattery, who looks like he's going to be replacing McIntosh in the Hartford offense.
I mean, this Hartford offense has been dominant. And at this point, it's a non-conference game. Let the players who may not get as much playing time during the season get a break.
And Jaylene Ruiz, just on the field, gets her goal.
And I mean, she just came onto the field as well, gets the ball and immediately puts the ball past Piscata. If you're Plattsburgh, what else can you really do?
Timeout.
And you can call a timeout, apparently, as they want to stop the clock with 5:09, looking to stop the bleeding a little bit. And Hartford lead by 13.
And I mean, so far, this game has not gone your way. If you're a fan of the Plattsburgh Cardinals, just too many open shots by the Hawks, and not enough good shooting opportunities for the Cardinals. And I mean, at the same time though, this Hartford team has been lethal. Just getting the ball around, moving the ball quickly with precision, and making good passes. There have been times on the Plattsburgh side where we've seen potential shooting opportunities and the passes just missed.
Yeah, you kind of have to feel for the Cardinals as they were in the game for a bit of the first quarter. As we were tied 2-2, they had a 1-0 lead. They had the first goal of this game, and from there it's just kind of unraveled for the Cardinals. As you start to see the depth of Hartford. A couple of the bench players started to come on the field, give the starters a well-deserved rest. With 5:09 to go, not sure what there is to say if you are the head coach of Plattsburgh State, but just have some pride in the rest of the game. Try to see it out as best you can. Keep your head up held high, as you'll have another draw. This will be between Samela and Caterina Gonzalez.
At the same time, if you're Plattsburgh, you just have to get some momentum for the road, get something going for the season ahead.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we mentioned it in the beginning. This is Plattsburgh State's first game in over a week. So do you think Russ maybe has played a factor in this game?
It could have, but at the same time, their last time out was a large blowout, and we're seeing that same thing again today against Hartford.
As Moore has it on the outside, gets it into the stick of Conley.
15's in.
Calandra gets hit by Costa, and there's a foul call there. It will be a free position there for Calandra, as they look to make it a 12-goal game here. Calandra runs in, takes a bounce shot. It goes over the net. And Hartford now able to take it away. Samantha Siaglo. Siaglo on the near side. Look at the pace. Has players ahead of her to go to. And that's where she goes. She gets it to Slattery. Slattery. Pass goes behind Lauren Samela. Now the Cardinals, we have some back and forth action here.
And I mean, right there, that's something we haven't really seen today from the Hawks. A lot of their passes have been leading the player on to make their run. So, I mean, it just shows the inexperience that some of these players from Hartford do have.
Yes, a lot of the starters are now on the bench to see out the remainder of this game. A lot of the bench players are going to try to impress. As that play is whistled down.
And it's another free position for Plattsburgh.
It will be Calandra again. She just missed a free position. Can she redeem herself? Gets a shot off, and it's through the legs of Campbell. And they score, makes it 17-5 for Hartford.
And I mean, right there is a little bit of momentum for Plattsburgh to take on the road, but down 12, it's not looking likely that they'll be able to mount a comeback in under 3 minutes.
Yeah, no, especially with the clock still running after the goal. But for Calandra herself, she just missed a free position, gets some redemption for herself, feel a bit better. And with every if Plattsburgh State can get 1 or 2 goals back in this final couple of minutes, feel a bit better about themselves, have some momentum, as you said, going on the road for the next couple games, then that'll obviously be a good thing. But just over 2.5 to go off the draw. This is just the window dressing at this point.
It's a draw control.
Goes into the stick of O'Hara. O'Hara full steam ahead. It's still O'Hara. Look at this pace. Very good defending there by Bougier. And O'Hara has it behind the net. O'Hara looking for the play in front. Hartford still defending very well. Despite it being the end of the fourth quarter, up by a lot, they're still keeping full aggression on defense.
I mean, right there, I think that goes to show how good of coaching that this Hartford team has. The fact that they're able to keep their foot on the gas no matter the score.
Yeah, 100%. Now you have Ellie McDonald being held up there by Lakeram. The ball goes behind the net, will be picked up by Leah Klotz. As just over 90 seconds remain in this one. Klotz plays it in. It's Dickinson. Dickinson trying to weave her way in, couldn't quite get there. It's back to Klotz. Klotz goes to O'Hara.
And I mean, still just about 40 seconds on the shot clock, so Plattsburgh does have some time, but they do lose the ball.
Yes, another turnover, and Samantha Siaglo is able to run out with it, being chased by a bunch of different Cardinals, but it's still Siaglo running with it, has options ahead of her. Chooses to slow down a bit, still Siaglo. Plays out and gets it into the stick of Ingham. Courtney Ingham.
And Hartford right here, with 40 seconds left in the game, can just hold on to the ball.
They can, but it looks like they have no interest in doing that. It looks like they're still going for the throat. 30 seconds to go. Brenna Slattery. Dropping it off, running inside. Getting it off to Costa.
And now it looks like Hartford's just passing the ball around at this point.
But you see Ruiz cutting in and just missing her shot. Looking to get the 18th goal for Hartford. As we're under 10 seconds here. Hartford still going for it as Ruiz gets tripped up. And they do call a penalty with 5 seconds remaining in this one.
It looks like it'll be free position for the Hawks.
It will be Jaylene Ruiz.
And 5 seconds remaining. This will most likely end the game.
Yeah, this is just for the personal stats at this point. And Ruiz running inside. It is saved there by Biscazzi, and that will do it. This game ends with a score of 17-5. Hartford Hawks defeating Plattsburgh State Cardinals.
That's right, and I mean, it's been a dominant performance from the Hawks. Kate Zonin with 5 goals, Costa with 3, Samela and Graham also with 3, McIntosh with 2, and Ruiz with 1. It has been an all-out performance by these Hawks, and Plattsburgh was just unable to keep it going.
At 7 p.m. On behalf of the University of Hartford, we thank you very much.